The Uganda People's Defence Forces Amendment Bill has sparked tension among members of parliament, to which prompted the NRM to call a caucus meeting, while the leader of opposition summoned opposition members to agree on strategies to ensure the bill is not passed. In his address during a caucus meeting at Parliament, a leader of opposition Joel Senyonyi vowed that the opposition is ready to battle out the UPDF Amendment Bill in Parliament come 20th Tuesday 2025.
When you annoy your boss for whatever reason, he will send you to the court-martial. And you have no recourse anywhere, because for them they cannot even complain. At least we, the politicians, we can talk about our colleagues who are being held by the military court.
In his address, Joel Senyonyi disagreed with the idea of military courts trying civilians, stating that some of the cases can be solved in the High Court. He added that these courts do not provide for fair trials.
The law says the High Court of Uganda has got unlimited jurisdiction. And the Supreme Court made it very clear. What I see them trying to clutch onto, saying, well, the Supreme Court said, except in peculiar circumstances that are unavoidable. What are those peculiar circumstances? For any offense that is not provided for to be handled by civilian courts. Those are the peculiar circumstances that can be talked about. But if it is murder, if you're saying a military man has used his gun and killed people, that's murder. It's triable by the High Court. Take him to the High Court, not to the military courts.
Senyonyi added that the public wanted the opposition to stay away from the sitting in Parliament as the UPDF Amendment Bill is debated. However, he asserted with a platform provided, the joint opposition caucus agreed that they will speak out.
People of Uganda are frustrated. They want better, they want change, they are tired of oppression. And so it is out of frustration that they are saying, maybe this is what might work. When the sober MPs stay out of the House, when this bill is being passed. That's the frustration that we hear. But we have agreed this morning as the Joint Opposition Caucus that while we do hear all those different views, it's important that we use the platform that we do have.
On the other hand, the NRM party has also convened an urgent special meeting at State House in Entebbe. The government chief whip Dennis Obua stated that the party needed to have a meeting to come up with a consensus on the contentious issues to be debated.
Under our rules of procedure of the NRM Parliamentary Caucus, all decisions are agreed upon through consensus and engagement. And when we have any subject matter, be it before Parliament or coming from Cabinet, we have always caucused under that principle of generating consensus, not once, not twice.
Some members of the ruling party agreed that this law should be passed and vote to be at the forefront at its passing.
I am for this law. Why? The question should be why? Why am I for this law? The first thing I was, by today we are refining it. This amendment, especially over section 117 of the UPDF Act, now amends the law so that this court-martial judicial service, or rather the people who mint the decisions, are leg enough from the unit, division, and the general court-martial.
The Uganda People's Defence Forces UPDF Bill, which was tabled in Parliament on Tuesday, May 13, 2025, is expected to be debated and voted on tomorrow. The bill includes provisions for the establishment of a military courts department and a disciplinary unit. It also proposes that civilians may be tried by military courts under certain exceptional circumstances.